I'm gonna show you how to absolutely get ripped in 10 steps. If you search all over the internet, there is a crap load of information out there when it comes to getting lean. A lot of people overcomplicate it. I'm gonna show you what I did to go from tubby to grubby in 10 simple steps. Let's go. Step number 1, you gotta eat less. Super simple. If you wanna track calories, you can. You don't even have to. Whatever you're eating now is maintaining the weight that you are right now. So you have to eat less. If you want to get ripped, your body fat percentage has to go down. In order for that to go down, you need to be burning more than you're consuming. So if it takes 2,500 calories for you to be as big as you are now, something under that is going to get you leaner. I personally would start by subtracting the least amount that you can get away with. Anywhere from 200 to 500 calories. And if you don't track calories, visualize what you're eating and just subtract a little bit from that and see what happens. If you want to lower your body fat percentage, you just have to eat less food. Number 2, move more. This is another way to explain calories in versus calories out. You can only remove so much food from your diet. I don't care what you do. It could be walking, it could be running, any activity that you enjoy doing, stick to that. Because if you like it, you'll actually do it for the long run. I don't care if it's dancing, playing ball outside, throwing a frisbee around. The easiest one is walking because you literally can do that anywhere. If you get your baseline of activity higher, you're gonna be burning more calories anyways, meaning you don't have to cut as much food. There's an acronym called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's just a fancy way to say how much you move outside the gym. You don't even have to do cardio, just move in general. Number 3, eat a ton of protein. You want to get ripped. You don't want to just be a smaller version of what you look like right now. You want to pop. You want to have that toned look. In order to do that, you need to eat a lot of protein. When you're losing weight, your body wants to do it as easy as possible because all it cares about is survival. So the first thing it's going to want to get rid of is muscle. Why? Because muscle is metabolically expensive. It takes a lot to maintain it. So of course your body's not going to want it. If you eat enough protein, you're giving your body a reason to hold on to muscle and get rid of something else like fat. Which brings us to number 4. You definitely should be lifting weights and you should be training to failure or really close to it. Going back to the reason of making muscle stick around to give you that pop and that toned look, right? Lifting weights sends a stimulus to your body that it's almost like it's under attack. If you keep pushing the limit while you're training really hard, your body has no choice but to try to adapt to that. With protein added on top, it's gonna wanna retain the muscle mass that you're building or that you've built. Combine step 3 and 4 and you basically get that hard toned ripped look that you're trying to get while you're losing body fat. It's super, super simple. For protein, I'd shoot for a gram per pound of body weight. If you're a 200-pound guy, shoot for 200 grams of protein a day. If you don't track calories, use the palm of your hand, eat like 6 to 8 of those every single day. Number 5, sleep. This is probably the most important one. The fact that you're eating less and doing more automatically means your body's under more stress. Your recovery is gonna be a little bit harder to manage. If you're not on top of your sleep, your ability to burn fat kind of sucks. You don't want that, especially if you're trying to get ripped. Sleep like your life depends on it. I'd say 7 to 9 hours to be optimal. If you can get at least 6, you can get away with that. I think 8 is like the magic number if you really want to dial this in. Number 6, keep your stress low. This ties in with the sleep. You're already under a lot of stress. Keep the bad vibes away. Stay away from people that piss you off. The best advice I can give for stress is if you can't control it, don't worry about it because it's only going to hinder your ability to recover, which takes away from your gains. And if that happens, you're not gonna get ripped anytime soon. Number 7, don't rush this. Unless you have like a super, super tight deadline for like a photo shoot or something, the slower the cut, the more muscle you can hold on to. A simple equation to know how much calories you should cut, take your body weight, multiply it anywhere from 10 to 12. If you're really trying to get aggressive, you can go lower than that, but you're just asking for problems and I don't endorse it. You heard it from me once, I'm not gonna repeat that. Number 8, don't change anything for at least 2 to 3 weeks. You need to let your body do its thing. If the scale's not budging or visually you don't see changes, just let it be. Trust the process. Body transformations are weird like that. Sometimes you might not see anything for a while and then all of a sudden the next day you look different. Stick to it, and if you stall out for at least 2 to 3 weeks, then you can start changing things around. Maybe you subtract even more calories, maybe do more activity, but for the most part, don't make any adjustments until you stall, and you should stall for at least a week or 2. Number 9, don't try cutting for too long. If you cut for too long, your chances of losing muscle heightens, and that ruins everything. I would say for the average person, I would do a fat loss phase for anywhere from like 8 to 12 weeks, maybe 16 if you have enough body fat on you. But after that, you're asking for trouble. Now, if you're trying to get shredded, I'll make a whole other video on that. but that's getting into really, really low body fat numbers. That's actually not sustainable. That's if you're like a physique athlete or trying to get ready for something super specific. That's when things get a little bit longer, but you don't need to worry about that. You're just trying to get ripped so you can look good on the beach. Number 10 is a super important step. Only get ripped if it benefits you. Here's what I mean by that. You might scroll on social media and see a bunch of ripped guys, shredded athletes, six packs, veins, all that good stuff. But the reality is people don't realize what it takes to get there. Sustaining a ripped physique is harder than it looks. If we flash back a year ago, I got pretty freaking lean. All while it looked great, it was awesome. I had a six pack, I had veins showing, and I looked nutty. It sucked. Like it was not fun. I was training 6 days a week. I was not eating a lot of food, like under 3,000 calories for my size. That's not a lot of food. I was doing cardio like 5 times a week. And I was super focused on food, had cravings all the time, and I was always tired. It does come with a price. Everybody's body's different. I'm just sharing you my experience. I would say being ripped is, you know, around that 10%, 10 to 12% body fat percentage. I'd say 12 to 15 is like lean, and then above that is when you're getting on the fluffier side. And then shredded is under 10%. Which no one can sustain for a long time without harming their health. Ripped, some people stay there year round, which I personally wouldn't do. But if that's you and you want to be ripped all year round, I would find a system that just works. Oh shoot. So I just got this light and it died on me. But that's it, guys. Those are my 10 steps on how to get ripped. And if you want to learn more about nutrition, you should definitely check out this video. It simplifies it to the T, so you can get started today on transforming your physique forever. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Follow me on Instagram, LocZoe, LOCDZOE. Same handle as my YouTube. Let me know in the comments if it's resonated with you, if you think it's bull crap, not that I'll care, and if there's anything else that you want to see from this channel. Talk soon.